Hello, everybody. You can hear us now, AJ? Told
Yes.
you that's all you had to do. Anyway,
Oh,
some people just don't like to listen. Anyway, uh, we got a we
when
got a
I
black
can't hear
guest.
you, I can't listen.
We got a black guest with us today. Uh,
Oh, so now I'm the real minority.
you are definitely the minority. I mean, I'm not black, so technically it's a two for
Well,
two against two.
Jay's blacker than me.
He is. He is. He like more black women than you do, and that makes him more
Yeah.
black.
Yeah, that's true.
By proximity.
That's true.
I mean, I am in Black Mecca.
That's
Oh,
right.
Jesus.
So how you doing, AJ? Welcome to the show.
Appreciate it. Man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Let's get on.
It was a last minute invite, but it was a good topic.
Yes.
AJ is a good person to have on because he's funny, and
All right.
nobody can say that we're not pro black. So
Man.
You think Marlon and I are coons?
oh you man, what? That right there, that right there.
He be cooning.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers.
Look at the coon. Always cooning for you. Look at the coon.
Oh,
Try it.
God.
You might like it.
Like some coon meat.
You know what they say. Once you go coon, you come back real soon. Anyway.
Yo, oh, dad.
Wow.
That's true.
Ooh. Anyhow, speaking of black, let's talk about our president.
Oh,
Is it Don Quavius? Is what you call him, right?
Jaquavius.
Jaquavius.
Yes, Donald Jaquavius Trump.
There you go.
Sounds about right.
Donald Jaquavius Trump. Now, y'all remember Monday, we went through this first part of the conversation, and he absolutely smoked this poor lady, and she had no idea what she was getting herself into. She felt a little. I think she probably felt a little cracked out because he did not hold back. Like it was rough. It was rough.
Savage.
And we got bona fide Trumpisms all over the place. It was glorious.
Savage.
But then again, when you invite him to go off the cuff, this is what you get. I never do that. If I ever invite this man, be scripted, please. Please be scripted because he gonna say something out of pocket. Eventually, he gonna say something out of pocket to your face about you, how you look, your intelligence. He gonna come somewhere out of the pocket. He gonna come at you, and I'm waiting for him to do it to her. I am. I'm just waiting. It'll happen. I'm guaranteed it'll happen before this thing is over. It'll happen. Let's hear what he has to say to her next.
What I'm saying is we can make it much less expensive for people and give them much better health care.
But where is
And
that
I'd be
plan?
willing to
But
work
where's
with the
that plan?
Democrats on it. The problem is they want to give money to prisoners, to drug dealers, to all these millions of people that were allowed to come in with an open border from Biden, and nobody can do that.
Can I
Not
just-
one Republican would ever do that.
My
That's you,
understanding
AJ.
is If those healthcare
You got
That's
audio
me.
going? Yeah.
What am I doing?
Listen.
subsidies are not extended,
That's not me.
premiums will double for many of the people that are on
It
it.
was.
I was looking
I
into
muted
it.
you and it went away.
3/4 of these people will see their healthcare premiums double. Live in states where you
Well,
won
now
in
I
the
can't
last
hear the
election.
video.
I mean, even here in Florida,
He got that. He got an Obama setup.
This is StreamYard stuff. I don't know this StreamYard stuff.
Okay, so how do you have your audio set up to come through your headphones or through your speaker?
Through
Well,
my
it's not
headphones.
coming through your headphones. It's coming through something else because we can hear the echoing.
Yeah, hit the little whatever that wheel down there.
Yeah, it is. It's coming through my headphones.
Okay, and you can hear us,
Yeah,
but you can't hear the video.
I can't hear the video. Well, I can hear the video
the
when I
highest number of
when I
residents
turn up
on
the input,
Obamacare
but that's
in
when
the
y'all
country.
say there's noise.
Turn up the input real quick, and you can hear us right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And I'm saying we can fix it, Nora.
But if the subsidies are not extended,
that's crazy, and that's coming through your headphones. Nothing else.
The
Wow.
ones.
Look at what is your speaker set to on your option in your settings
Do-do-do-do.
where it says mic
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
speakers.
Oh, you mean on the StreamYard situation?
Uh-huh.
on the audio.
Yeah, it's set to my board.
All right, so here's what we'll do. I'll mute you so that we can't hear it, but you can while it's playing.
Go ahead, play it.
You're not going to be able to afford
It was a
health insurance.
defective plan put
Can you hear
into line by Barack Hussein Obama, who was a loud.
Can you hear it now? And now we can't hear you. Say something.
Black Lives Matter.
Could you hear us before? So you could hear him and us?
No, I couldn't hear both of you.
All right, I'll take care of it on my end then. While it's playing, then I'll mute you, and then I'll unmute when we pause it.
Okay.
That'll make it the easiest way.
Go.
President, not nearly as bad as Biden, by the way, who, by the way, is building a museum that's like 4 times over budget. It'll never open. Built in a neighborhood that, it's just not going to work. The neighborhood doesn't even want them. And it's a disaster. The same guy that did his museum, which is a total catastrophe, came up with a bad health care plan. And for the sake of one vote, we would have had, it's so sad thinking back.
I hear you.
If we had the vote, that one vote, we would have great health care at a much lower cost. And that's what I want. But I don't want to give $1.5 trillion to prisoners and drug dealers and people that came into our country from mental institutions. What they allowed to come into our country, and we're getting them out, but what they allowed to come into our country, Nora, is horrible. So, ready? We can make it good.
I don't want to get into
No,
back
but
and
here's
forth
all
on
they
this.
have to do.
Yeah.
Open up the country. Open up the country. We only
Meaning
need
end the
5 of their votes. We only need 5 votes. And already a few Democrats are already voting. They want to open up, and we'll fix all of those problems. Those problems are much easier than what I just did with solving all these wars.
Last question.
Wait a minute. We had
Jeez.
Listen. Now, I'm not for abusing women. I'm not. I really am. I'm totally against that. I'm never going to be for abusing women, but I'll make an exception. It's a good exception. It's one of the best exceptions I'll make.
Terrible. Just terrible. Just terrible. She's in over her head, definitely.
Way over her head, bro. Way over her head. He's trying so hard to pull him back from what he's saying to go to something else because she knows if he even remotely continues, it's over.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
It's making the rest of them look bad. Like, I do feel bad for him a little bit, like that much. I do feel bad for her, but at the same time, I really don't feel bad for her. Like you set this up yourself. You purposefully went out to get this. Like you.
Jesus.
You went looking for this ass whooping. I didn't even have to ask you if you want. You went looking for it. Like, why? Like,
I mean, again, what was 60 Minutes thinking? The last time, every time they do some type of interview with Trump, it doesn't work out in their favor. Either Trump gets up and walks away, or he just embarrasses them every single time. So I don't know why they thought she would be any different.
I don't. How do you? I don't know.
I think the best part of this is like he's talking like she's not even there.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Right. Like, yeah, whatever you want to say, but I'm gonna stay in my point. I'm gonna finish my point. I don't care what you're asking me. We're trying to, you're trying to deflect. I'm gonna keep going, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
it's like look, it's like she's like the kid that got in trouble and is trying to defend itself by trying to interject while the parent is absolutely plastering him to the floor for the stupid dumb shit you just said and did.
Mhm.
And your parents just go wah, 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 wah. And you're like, but mom, but
That's like exactly what it is.
but mom,
Jeez.
no one's listening to you because you're not going to ask a relevant question, nor do you want the actual answer.
Exactly.
That's a problem. And I'm glad he didn't give you the chance to talk. I really am. And that's why I said I'm not pro woman abuse, but on occasion,
Especially if you're a journotard.
I'll let it slide. Sometimes I'll turn my back. I didn't see it. Maybe you said something off color. You probably deserve a little. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying.
9 wars on our planet. I solved 8 of them. I have 1 to go, Russia, Ukraine. I thought that was going to be one of the easier ones, but it's not because Putin is tougher than people.
You have helped end these government shutdowns in the past
I
when they
did,
came
I
about,
did.
and you did it by bringing
I'm very
them.
good at it,
You
but I'm
brought
not going
members
to
of
do it by.
Congress
I'm not going to
to
do
the
it by
White House.
extortion. I'm not going to do it by being extorted by the Democrats who have lost their way. There's something wrong with these people.
So then what happens on November
is a
15th when the
basket
troops
case.
don't get a paycheck?
Schumer is a basket case. And
You see what she? Oh, let's look. Whoa.
Schumer is a basket case.
Did y'all catch it? Did y'all see it? Hold on. Let's back it up. Now y'all gotta catch it. Watch her face. Carefully watch her face.
Democrats are already voting. They want to open up, and we'll fix all of those problems.
You're-
Those problems are much easier than what I just
Right
You
here.
for
have
the people.
you have helped end these government shutdowns in the
watch.
past
I
when they
did,
came about,
I
and
did.
you did it by
I'm
bringing
very
them.
good at it,
You
but I'm
brought
not going
members
to
of
do it by.
Congress
I'm
in
not going to
to
do
the
it by
White House.
extortion. I'm not going to do it by being extorted by the Democrats who have lost their way. There's something wrong with these people.
So then what happens on November
is a
15th when the
basket
troops
case.
don't get a paycheck?
Schumer is a basket case, and
Y'all save me. Save me.
Yeah, whatever.
Commercial break? No.
Like, yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna
Like,
keep
y'all,
going.
y'all just let this man stop him. Like what?
Interject, please.
We
Rescue
saw
me.
you. We saw you.
I don't care about
Guess
your
what, though?
follow up.
Guess what? Ain't no saving you now.
Facts.
You know, no, you wanted this. This is what you mean by keep that energy. This is a prime example of a video that screams, keep that same energy. You wanted to interview Donald Trump. You got Donald Trump. Now all of a sudden you want Biden. Nope.
With Biden, you get a script. You know what he's gonna say. He's not gonna vary very much. Anything he doesn't like, we'll just cut out.
Yeah, not
They
this one.
just, as Biden, like ABCs and the color of the rainbow and his favorite ice cream and
Exactly.
Chocolate
what do
chip.
zebras
Chocolate,
look like?
chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
Easy question.
I'm like,
Chocolate chip.
You're so smart, Mr. President.
oh right, he's the best. You
I
answered
think
every question.
Biden is more of a macadamia nut than anything else. But hey, that's just me.
And I'm
Golly.
still confused as to what true national depression is. I'm still
It's another flavor of cookie. You know, chewing the national preposition. No preposition phrase. I don't know what it is, but anyway, let's continue the slaughter. I like watching it. I'm here. It's like American Horror Story. We're just here to watch, somebody go crazy.
he has nothing to lose. He's become. I just left Japan. He's become a kamikaze pilot. This
It
guy.
sounds like this is not going to
guy
get
is a
solved.
kamikaze. He would rather see the country fail than have Trump and the Republicans do well. But the people don't want that.
I hear you.
So
It
we have
sounds
a
like-
record-setting country right now, and we're not going to be extorted by a man who's grossly incompetent, who is going to be defeated by any one of 5 different candidates. We don't
Sounds
wanna
like this
let
is
that
not going to
happen.
get solved.
Say it.
Sounds like it's not going to get solved, the shutdown.
It's going to get solved. Yeah. Oh, it's going to get solved.
How?
We'll get solved. Eventually, they're going to have to vote.
You're saying the Democrats will capitulate.
I think they have to. And if they don't vote, that's their problem. Now, I happen to agree with something else. I think we should do the nuclear option. This is a totally different nuclear, by the way. It's called ending the filibuster.
Did you see John Thune said today? they're
I
not
know
gonna do
John
that?
doesn't. Well, John and a few other. But you know what? The Republicans have to get tougher.
Yep.
If we end the filibuster, we can do exactly what we want. We're not going to lose power. The theory is, oh, then we'll do it. But then when they get into power someday, they'll do it. That's true. But you know what?
So you think John
we're
Thune-
here right now? No, I like John Thune. I think he's terrific. But I disagree with him on this point.
And okay. Now, here's the difference between a man and a woman. Women in the audience, y'all don't get mad because y'all know if you were honest with yourself, this is true. A man can disagree with another dude and still like him.
Facts.
Like, I could hate your point of view on something. Corey and I do it all the time. We do it here. But I don't hate the person. We are topic-specific individuals. We will dislike the topic, dislike your point of view on the topic, and we can leave and go get a beer.
Facts.
Like that. Him
Facts.
saying, I like him, but I disagree with him on this one, and vehemently disagree with him. Have even scream at each other, and you know what? We'll realize that's a topic specific thing. Now, of course, there are occasions where you know that the person's point of view is coming from an absolute retarded position, so you hate the person too because they're stupid. But that's different. We're talking about men who actually are friends can disagree, absolutely crazily disagree, and still be friends.
Yeah.
I think that's where the Democrats don't have that part. They do not understand how to disagree on a topic and get something solved. They think because I disagree with you, it's because I hate your guts. It might be, but most of the time, it's topic. I disagree with you on this topic. And I appreciate the fact that he could do that. I don't think many politicians can, though, unfortunately. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Said today he wasn't going to do it.
Well, that's too bad. I mean, I think we're much better off because here's the problem. The Democrats will do it in the first week in office.
There you go.
The Democrats, and I told that to John, and I get along with them great. We've had a great relationship. And I also know there are other Republicans that feel the other way, and I understand that too, but they're wrong. The Democrats will.
Yeah, just rolled off with some, but they're wrong. But
That's why Trump's that guy, because he's not afraid to say the hard part. He's not afraid to say, you know what? I don't agree with this. This is stupid. What are you doing? Even if he's on your, I don't like this. What are y'all doing? And he's right. Republicans haven't had a backbone in since Nixon, Reagan? I don't know. But it's been a long time. And this is why we have these musty people taking over our country, because y'all haven't had a backbone in years. And now we're at the point where they've bitten and they've infiltrated. And I don't know how we're going to solve this problem at this point, because I promise you, within 10 years, we're going to have half our Congress is going to be musty Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and that's the thing with Trump. You can tell he's very authentic just by the way things just roll off his tongue, and he means it. He doesn't sit there and try to play politician, using their fancy hand signals. He just says it, and he means it. And that's what people really like about the dude. He's very authentic in what he says.
Facts.
Deadpan said it, Tony. He means what he say.
Do it. If they get into power, and someday I guess they will, who knows? It's hard to believe when they have men and women's sports, open borders, open everything, a transgender for everyone. The Democrats
A
will
transgender for everyone.
Wow.
You get a transgender. You get a transgender. I get
He literally said that.
Everybody running out here transgender. All of us.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Wow.
This guy, a transgender.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
And yes, I voted for this.
Ain't nobody told me that this was gonna be like a stand-up comedy session, man. Ain't nobody told me that. Like, for real, ain't nobody told me that. Y'all did not warn me that this man wasn't gonna come up here and pull a straight-up comedy routine.
Oh, my gosh.
It's transgender for everyone.
And he's so serious when he says it, too. He's just like, transgender for everyone, We're over here laughing. He's like dead serious when he says it.
Exactly. What they say about comedy. It's rooted in truth.
I'm gonna have to get that one on a t-shirt. A transgender for everyone.
Do it. That'll sell.
in their first day in office. And the only reason they didn't do it is because of cinema and because of a man named Joe Manchin from West Virginia, a good man. And they disagreed with it. Now, wait, had they approved it, I think just one of them, had they been able to get those votes, you would have had the nuclear option used. You would have had the filibuster ended, and the Democrats would have used it. So I say to the Republicans that want to be, all like, oh, well, we're above all that. The Democrats will do it. See, the Republicans have much better policy. We have smart policy. We have great policy. That's how we win. The Democrats are vicious. They're vicious. They have horrible policy, but they are the most vicious human beings on earth. They are people that weaponize government. They do a lot of bad things.
Can
But
I ask you
the
about-
good thing is, from our standpoint, from the standpoint of winning, is they have the worst policy of, it's hard to believe, think of it, open borders, men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody. I mean, I could go point, These
Can I
are
ask
not
you about the
80-20.
economy?
These are 99.
Can
He
we
wants
please
to
move-
pivot.
can we please move on?
No, don't pivot right. No, stay right there. Stay right there.
Can we please move on?
She's like, I'm uncomfortable with this.
No, we don't want to talk about the economy yet. Get out of here with that.
It's like
Ain't no-
he went in there. He owns this interview.
Yeah.
You know, usually it's the other way around. The interviewer drives it, they own it, but Trump letting her know you're not in charge here.
Exactly.
You're
I'm the
trying to Floyd
president.
Mayweather away from this thing. We Tyson it right back into the corner. Blah, blah, blah. Come back. Come back.
What?
If y'all ever played Street Fighter as a kid, he's pulling a straight up Zangief right now. Like I'm like straight Zangief. You try to run, he just grab you. Poof! Come back right to no Mother Russia. Drop to the ground. Right straight to the floor. Poof! You get up and poof right again. That's all. But you ain't running from this lady. Look, I understand equal rights and some, women's rights. No, not today.
Facts.
Nope. Imagine this Trump is wearing a skirt and he gonna treat you accordingly. Don't you can't run now.
One issues, and they don't change. I just watched this morning a
Mr.
show
President,
where.
can I ask you about
Yeah,
the economy?
Just one thing. I watched a show this morning where a very well-known Democrat congressman was fighting like hell for men playing in women's sports. They don't change it.
Who was
over
that?
and- I don't want to tell you. You'll be able to check it. Just check your local TV.
Oh man.
It's like he's flicking a fly from you're like. Can I finish my point? Talk about a damn economy
then-
right now.
And then when he gets her interested in the topic, we're moving on. Like, what is
Oh
going-
man.
All right,
She's
I'm
already
ready to
now.
change
Ready?
positions.
Nah. Next question.
And like, keep up, lady. Keep up.
Keep up with me.
Now we gonna move when I say move. Now we can move. But no. We can move on now.
Mm.
This is what you call you see that red tie ain't just for color. That red tie
Shit.
is telling her, hey, in charge, not in charge.
Facts.
Man, not even half woman. Just sit there.
He
Not
probably
even
told her to
pretty.
wear that dress too. He's like,
Yeah,
you will
just
wear a
sit there
purple
and
dress.
look. Not even pretty, just look.
I want you to wear.
On the economy, the signature part of your economic plan is tariffs. The Supreme Court is going to hear arguments this week on whether you have the authority to impose these sweeping tariffs without congressional approval. The lower courts have ruled against you. That's why it's at the Supreme Court right now.
Very close rulings, yeah.
What happens to your economic plan if the Supreme Court invalidates your tariffs?
I think our country will be immeasurably hurt. I think our economy will go to hell. Look, because of tariffs, we have the highest stock market we've ever had. Because of tariffs, 401ks at the highest level, and this is millions and millions of people that we've ever had, 401ks. I think it's the most important subject discussed by the Supreme Court in 100 years. If they take away the power of tariffs from us, and it has to be quick and nimble, you can't have Congress where hundreds of people have to look, they can't even agree to continue a country. You can't have Congress. This has to be quick and nimble.
Well, you
As
just
an
finished that
example,
sentence. You said, if they take away my power to do tariffs, what?
it would be a very sad day for the United States of America. We're making a lot of money. We're respected again all over the world. We have great national security. Let me give you an example. With China, they were, very strongly threatening us, frankly, with the rare earths. And then I said, well, if you're going to play that card, I'm going to put a 100% tariff on over and above what you're already paying, which was 55%, which was very high. A lot of money coming in, tremendous money like we've never seen. I'm going to put a 100% tariff on everything over and above. And you know what happened? We got a phone call 20 minutes later. We'd like to talk. If they take away the right to tariff, if we're forced to use Congress to approve, they can't approve anything. They would be sitting around for years debating whether or not we should use tariffs.
You
If they
want that
take-
power. You want that
You
executive
need
power.
it to protect our
There
country.
you go.
This is a national security. Tariffs are national security. If you take away the right to tariff, and remember this, tariffs have been used against us.
And can you just answer that question that tariffs have led to inflation? They have led to an increase in
They
cost
haven't
of
led to
living for
inflation.
most
We have no
Americans.
inflation. We have no inflation. Biden had inflation and he didn't have tariffs. He didn't use
So for
tariffs.
the average
you know why he
American-
didn't use them? Because he's not smart enough to
But the
use them.
companies say they've passed on more than 30% of these costs to the American consumer,
ready?
the tariffs,
You
and
ready?
somebody has to pay for it.
Yeah, you have to pay, but we don't have any inflation. Inflation is the real test of paying. Everybody said, oh, if you do tariffs, you're going to have inflation. So Biden had the highest inflation in the history of our country by far, okay? No tariffs. I have very modest tariffs compared. Let me tell you, these tariffs ultimately are so good, that at some point, when they're used properly, and I use them more properly than anybody's ever even dreamt possible, think of it. We become rich, we're taking in trillions of dollars, and I have no inflation, and I have total national security.
Here's the other side to it. If this goes the way it should go, he can actually get rid of the income tax and go back to what was pre-1941.
Facts.
You see, if people were to use their common sense, which I'm sorry to say is no longer available, if you didn't get it on the loadout, you probably can't find it. If we were to go back to that standard, the American economy, outside of the economy, we're talking about individual wealth would skyrocket. Imagine not having to put off, and but you also give people back the autonomy to figure out their own finances, not leave it in the hands of the government to decide whether or not something you spent money on last year negates a comeback of money that you're supposed to be getting, and it's your money. Or they can't give it to you this year because they already used it and allocated it for something that they weren't supposed to allocate it for. If we can take that power out of the government's hand, this is why they are opposing the tariffs, really. With tariffs, the government loses power over the populace.
Yeah.
Without that power over the populace, they can't get the things that they want passed and control us. This is another move for him to get rid of that control over with the government over us, and people don't want that. As far as Congress and this tariff thing, I seriously hope that we go back to pre-1941. I really do.
I do too.
Facts.
We'll see how it goes. But if the Supreme Court is going to hear it, maybe we stand a chance. I don't know. You guys think the Supreme Court's actually going to rule in his favor?
I think they are. And when it comes to tariffs, didn't he just pay out SNAP benefits with tariff money recently?
Yep.
So he just showed everyone that, look, with this tariff money, we can actually help people. So I don't think the Supreme Court's going to get rid of it. I think they're going to keep it.
I would hope so, man.
You never know, though. You never know.
No, and therein lies the problem, man. When you think you got the right people in power, they go along and they act a fool.
When I put the 100% tariff on China over and above what they were already paying, which was about 55%, so 155, they came to the table immediately and they made a deal with us that was a very fair deal. That's called national security. And then I didn't make them pay the 100%. That would have been instituted. That would have come to fore on November 1st.
I know our time with you is limited.
Listen to me.
I hear you.
If I didn't have the power of tariff, we would be like a subject nation. We'd be subject to everyone else. Everybody uses tariffs on us. If I wasn't allowed to use tariffs on them, we'd be a third world nation.
I know your time is limited, so I do want to make sure I get through more of these topics.
Sure.
Immigration. You campaigned on immigration. You largely won the election on a promise to
Did a
close
great
the
job,
border,
don't you think?
and you succeeded
Yeah.
on that. Illegal crossings at the southern border are at a 55-year low. More recently, Americans have been watching videos of ICE tackling a young mother, tear gas being used in a Chicago residential neighborhood, and the smashing of car windows. Have some of these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough because
How?
That part. They haven't gone far enough.
But this is where I find CBS to be disingenuous, because they're showing sensationalistic footage to try and drum up
Exactly.
emotionalism,
Right.
and then pin it on Trump as if somehow he's the cause of all this.
Yeah. The problem is he don't fall for emotion.
Oh, true.
That
Like
part.
if you want him to make him feel bad, he's like, I don't feel bad. I'm okay. And what's your point? Like, I'm supposed to feel? No, we should do worse. Yeah, we should do worse.
Sensationalism. And most of these people get picked up and sent back to wherever dungeon they came from. That's it. Overwhelming majority. No, most of these people are not. You don't have to break car windows and slam them on the floor. Y'all are just picking isolated incidents to try to get people riled up and act like ICE agents are the enemy. No, the enemy are the people that they're slamming on the floor. Those are our enemies.
That's crazy work. And
Sucking
I
our
like how
resources.
he's just sitting on that business thing, and he's not getting emotional, angry about it. He's just very matter of fact. Just
Facts.
matter of fact, and I love that.
we've been held back by the judges, by the liberal judges that were put in by Biden and by Obama.
You're okay with those tactics?
Yeah, because you have to get the people out. You have to look at the people. Many of them are murderers. Many of them are people that were thrown out of their countries because they were, criminals.
Well, you promised in your campaign that you were going to deport the worst of the worst,
That's
violent
what I'm- oh, we're
criminals,
doing that.
rapists.
Well, that's what we're
but a
doing.
lot of the people that your administration has arrested and deported aren't violent criminals.
They're criminals, clown.
This is what I don't understand. Why are we protecting anybody who comes in illegally? You came here the wrong way. If you are a good person, secondly, it's also is a lose-lose situation because you're the new slaves. They can pay you 2 cents an hour and you can't fight for a wage. You can't say, hey, I need a raise. You can't do any of that stuff. You go home when they say go home. Now imagine if you did it the right way. You can come here, negotiate your ways, be able to do it the right way and say, well, hey, I'm going to take a day off and you're going to pay me to do it. But when you're not a citizen and you don't have any rights, that's what they take advantage of. But nobody wants to have that conversation. It's all about, oh, if you did, well, get back in line and wait the 10 years like the other people who did it the right way. I don't understand why that's so difficult.
Facts. Big time. We have 155% tariff on Lee talking. So anytime he talks, you got to pay 155% tariff.
So stupid.
So that's why he's not talking. As for the rest of them, they also have a tariff on them. I think the one with the least tariff is Bro. I think he got like a 10% tariff. AJ got like just under 100. Okay, so I you know me, I answer questions. I don't like to not answer questions. If you were on here, you'd have a 500% tariff.
It's East versus West at this point.
Because you're a female. And because you're a female, I got to tariff you way higher than any other country on earth. Okay,
it's a pink tax. That's what
it's a pink tax.
The pink tax.
Hey, look, we gotta accommodate for your feelings. We gotta accommodate for that time and all kinds of stuff. And I just don't have the energy,
baby,
to do that.
You privy to the
Hey,
trifecta
we've
hour,
rarely
baby.
had females on the panel though. We've had like 2, maybe.
2.
Have we?
Yeah, that one light skinned chick.
We
pretty
had
one.
what's her name?
What's her
The
name?
cross-eyed girl. What's her name again? Medusa.
Oh my god.
We did.
Yeah, we had Medusa once. Remember, way back
Oh,
Dang,
that's
I don't
right.
remember that.
when Snacks was on. We had.
Oh,
Medusa.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Man, fuck you, Jay Lee.
And we had Ink, we had Ink years ago, but she's decided not to come back because she don't like being around this much black people. But
Oh my god. Jesus.
I understand though. It's okay, Ink. I still consider you a female and friend
Why did you say a female though?
because
Why
it's
can't
the
you just be a
tariff.
friend?
It's a tariff. I have to designate what it is for the tariff. Asian tariff. You know, woman tariff.
Oh, Dad.
Not black.
We stay on business here. Okay, so
Man.
Oh, thank you very much, President Miranda.
no problem, man. No problem. You know, just make sure you send me some tea and some. We'll be good.
Oh my
She
god.
asked who Snacks is, but she spelled his name right. You know who Snacks is. Everybody who knows who Snacks
Look,
is.
everybody know Prince ain't black. Everybody know Prince ain't black. Stop lying. Stop the cap. Prince got a whole degree. Prince a whole doctor. He can't be black. I'm sorry.
Doctors
And
can't be
he
black.
say he didn't get it from DEI. Lies. He's not
Oh
black.
my god.
He's not black. He's not black.
It's true.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Oh, goodness.
Oh nice.
Let's continue the schooling.
Landscapers, nannies, construction
Oh, no, no.
workers,
Landscapers
farm
are criminals.
workers.
Yeah. No, look.
the family of
I
U.S.
need
service
landscapers
members.
and I need farmers more than anybody, okay?
Is it your intent to deport people who do not have a criminal record?
That. Oh.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
a
what?
minute.
1
Wait a
plus
minute.
1 is
Okay. you know
Illegal
what?
plus illegal
Is
means
illegal.
you're illegal. Okay.
Is entering.
What are we talking about here? Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay. Before we go any further, okay, listen to this carefully. Entering the U.S. illegally is a federal crime. They're not just criminals; they criminals. Okay, they're not just like some peasant criminals. They criminals. Okay, it is a federal crime specifically classified under 8 U.S.C. 1325 as unlawful entry. This can result in penalty such as fines and imprisonment.
Jeez.
The U.S. is doing them a solid by taking them up off the streets and sending them home. Otherwise, you could be in jail.
Boom.
Wow. Federal crime. Not like how Don Lemon. Oh, it's a misdemeanor. Federal crime. Federal.
But wait a minute. According to Jasmine Crockett, though, they're just trying to survive.
Yeah, survive illegally. I hear you.
So,
Yeah, lice do that too in your head, and I get rid of them.
yeah.
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
What's that?
I said I wouldn't know nothing about that, but
Lice exist in your head when you don't want them to be there. What do you do to them? Leave them? No.
Oh my gosh.
No, you get rid of lice. Look, speaking as an immigrant, and this is where I'm going to get serious for just a second.
Mhm.
As an immigrant, and I think the only one on the panel, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be associated with the people that come here illegally. We are
Facts.
not the same. We will never be the same. The people that decide to break the law to come here are worthless trash human beings, and they should be sent back. And if that means you got to be whipped with a baton across the backside of your head, that's what you get. Don't mix us up with them. We saw opportunity here. We left a third world country trash, and we did not see a way of fixing it. We came here to fix our own life and recognize the laws here. We respect the laws here. We become productive members of society here, assimilate here.
Right.
We are not like Jose, who don't want to learn English because he's too stupid to learn it. Because he was remedial back home, came here with his stupidness and continued to be retarded. We're not the same. Like at all. We're talking about they're not immigrants, they're illegal.
Right.
Stop conflating it. Y'all don't want half the people across the world identifying as Americans when they're not. You don't look, I'll go talk to black Americans. You don't want nobody acting black when they're not black, right? So why the hell are you trying to affiliate me with some stupid illegal that came here without his papers? We're not the same. We're not ever going to be the same. We have a respect for the country that we moved to. Do I still have some sort of a love for my home? Yeah, it's there still. I wish they would get their crap together, but they're not. You know what I am, though? I'm an American. My children are American. Call them tether all you want, but they're going to do better than yours. But this bullcrap has to stop. This damn conflation of who did something illegal, it is illegal to come across, to traverse land and break the barrier called the border without papers or invitation or documentation. It's illegal,
Right.
making you a criminal. Point blank, period, you're a criminal. And if you don't like that, that's not my problem. Just because you don't like a term doesn't mean the term doesn't exist, you retard.
Facts.
Freaking look, man. Some of these people, it just boils my blood. It really does. It boils it.
you know,
We
they,
have
they
to-
should have just let immigrants, these illegals, do J6. Never heard about it again. Would have been cool.
Gone.
That part. Wow.
No, they were just fighting for their rights.
Yeah, that's it.
They were crossing borders there too, you know.
Start off with a policy, and the policy has to be, you came into the country illegally, you're going to go out. However, you've also seen, you're going to go out, we're going to work with you, and you're going to come back into our country legally, because we have a lot of good people. We have some great people. But you know, the problem we have, and people don't like talking about,
But there
these
isn't
are
a-
these are very smart countries. Their leaders are very smart. They're very streetwise. They might not have gone to the finest schools, but they're very streetwise. They don't want their good people. They want people that are bad out. So what do? They open their jails, they let them out. They get rid of their drug deals, they let them out. But you know who else they get out? The people that are on welfare that aren't working. In other words, they have people that just don't work. They don't want people that just don't work. So they put them into our country.
But if someone has
And
been in
we've
this-
accepted all of these people because of Biden's open border policy, where people would walk in totally unchecked and unvetted, murderers and everybody else.
When will you declare mission accomplished on immigration?
Well, it takes a long time because, you know, probably, I say 25 million people were let into our country. A lot of people say it was 10 million people, but whether it was 10 or, I believe I'm much closer to the right number. Of the 25, many of them should not be here. But we're cleaning up our cities. You know, I campaigned on crime, but I've done a much better job on crime than I thought. You know, the crime numbers are way down, even though we have a lot more people in our country that really shouldn't be here, and many of them are stone cold, hard criminals. When I look at D.C. now, you can walk down the middle of the street. You can have your daughter, who's 10 years old, meet you at the park. She's going to be okay.
In
She
certain
would have
parts
been
of
murdered.
D.C.
Well,
I live in
almost-
D.C.
So you're admitting?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh
you just
boy.
got caught. Look, that's what you call a bait and switch. You dumb.
Certain parts of DC.
I thought y'all said DC was safe.
Crime was going down, guys. Right?
That's what they said, right? I just want to make sure I heard her say. Did you just say that? Just like in certain parts of DC, it's safe. So,
She
no,
did.
no, but y'all said it was like completely safe. That he didn't need to send nobody in.
Right. Look. Lies. Lies. It's perfectly safe.
Dang, bro. She just
Crime is down.
you just open up the can and just let that out, huh?
Oh my God.
See now, hey, look, Trump didn't say it. Y'all did.
The Junotard did.
She's a Democrat, so you have
I
to
believe
agree. You have to agree with her. You can't disagree.
And she's a woman too.
And what in purple? You definitely can't disagree now. That's royalty.
Transgender too. Trump said.
Oh God. Well, she
Everybody's
gets a transgender.
Everybody go.
Everybody got it. Might as well just call her transgender too. You know how they like every pronoun out there in the book.
Oh God.
So give that to her too. Trump, you done really messed up now.
Jeez Louise. I can't.
Oh, this is good.
Well,
Certain
you
parts of
tell
DC.
me, how big a difference is DC now compared to what it was a year ago? Right? I mean, you have to be honest with me. People in the White House, they walk up to me, young ladies I've never seen, sir, thank you very much. I know, they don't even have to tell me what they're thanking me for. But when I ask why, he said, one girl said, I'd get into Uber, and I felt dangerous even in Uber. They'd attack the car, okay?
Wow.
It wasn't even safe then. Sir, I now walk to work every day, and I'm so safe. There's nothing going to happen, 100% safe. And you know that too, Nora.
I wanna ask you about
You
this-
live here, you know that too.
I want to ask you about
You see a difference?
American
You see a
cities.
And it goes back to her point about where she said there's crime in some areas, right? Some areas. Because
Jesus.
she lives in DC, so she's saying that because in her area it's probably some super rich, nice
Rich area.
Yeah.
She doesn't see
Has
it.
to be.
Of course. Of course.
In some places, like where I live in the
Shishi
upper
La
part of
Fonts.
town,
In a cosmopolitan
it's,
democratic metro.
I can eat my $300 ice cream on my balcony.
No, we don't
And look
do
at the
those,
peasants.
people.
Peasants.
What was that movie where they were all on it's a meme where they were all up there looking down at them?
Oh yes.
It was the Twilight meme.
Yeah, the Twilight meme, and that's them up there in
Jesus.
DC.
Meanwhile, the peasants down there packing mud and crap. Come and see the violence inherent in the system.
Throwing them seeds. Like, throw some seeds out there to them. Let them eat the seeds.
Do you see him repressing me? My rights are being repressed. I like how she's trying to dodge answering his question too.
Yeah.
In Washington, D.C.,
Yes.
I think I've been working too hard. I haven't been out and about.
that's
Oh, now she's been booked. Now
solid.
we booked. I'm booked, sir.
Wait. So she's been working too hard. She hasn't been out and about, but she knows that there's not that much crime in certain areas.
God.
But she hasn't been out and about.
Jesus.
This is really unfortunate for her.
I see why they didn't post the whole thing. I see why y'all pulled out 25 minutes. I'm sorry. I felt angry at first, but now I feel bad for you. I understand why you did it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I ever asked for the full This is what this is criminal. He should be arrested for what he's doing. That is the perfect face right there for what he know what he doing. He know what he doing.
Oh yeah.
Look at that face, man. That man know it. Look, come on, bro. Come on.
He should have got 34 counts for embarrassing people.
Ugh.
That's the real crime. 34 counts.
34 count embarrassment.
I'm gonna take a picture of that still, and I'm gonna write me some bars, and I'm gonna make me a song about just on that face alone.
Bars.
Suno gonna hear from me today.
Fair answer. You see a difference.
I get in my car and go
That's
to
a
work
good
and I go
answer. You don't
home.
have to use that one. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't want to embarrass
I've been
you.
working too hard.
It's like, you know what the
Yeah.
difference is? Like day and night.
Want to ask you more about some American cities.
Sure.
We're on the eve a number of big state and local elections. One of the most watched is the one for mayor of New York City.
Yeah.
Zorhan Mandani, 34-year-old Democratic socialist. He's the
Communist, not socialist.
Correction. Thank you.
Yes.
musty
Communist.
He stopped her. Hold on. Fix that.
Communist, not socialist.
I just wish he would have like put his fingers on her lips, like communist.
Communist, not socialist.
Nah, he couldn't do that. Melania would have come right out the back.
That's true.
Let me put your hand on that thing. That's how, I don't want you touching with me after that. You touch that thing. Dang.
She would have came out with hand sanitizer, like
Oh my god.
Pest spray and everything.
road spray.
Communist. Correct your terminology, woman.
Jesus.
He's far worse than a socialist.
Some people have compared him to a left-wing version of you, charismatic, breaking the old rules. What do you think about that?
Well, I think I'm a much better looking person than him. Right?
Damn.
Wow.
Damn. Well, not the aesthetic. All right. I'm better looking. And I'm
Y'all
not
can get mad
musty.
at the man if you want, bro. Get mad. Get mad all you want. This is what confidence looks like.
Oh, facts.
You want to know what Man Musk might look like as a person? It's right here. Man Musk.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't give a damn what you think about. I just think I'm better looking than he is, but hey. Dang.
Well, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, who you know is campaigning for mayor, he recently said that if Mandami becomes mayor of New York City, that you will take over New York. Cuomo said this. He said he will be President Trump and Mayor Trump. He's going to take over New York and send tanks down Fifth Avenue.
Oh, that's so crazy. Look, when I left New York, we were at the epitome of it was a great city. It was doing great. It was a great city, but there was some bad signs because we had a guy named de Blasio who was the worst mayor. Like I say, Biden was the worst president. De Blasio was the worst mayor.
What
in
if
the history of
Mandami
the
becomes mayor?
It's going to be hard for me as the president to give a lot of money to New York because if
Facts.
you have a communist running New York, all you're doing is wasting the money you're sending there. So I don't know that he's won, and I'm not a fan of Cuomo one way or the other, but if it's going to be between a bad Democrat and a communist, I'm going to pick the bad Democrat all the time, to be honest with you.
This past Tuesday, while
Facts.
speaking to American troops in Japan, you talked about U.S. cities that are having trouble with crime, and you
Oh. Why she leave him so quick?
Good question.
Because there's nothing she can push back on.
Like, I would think she would say, but Mr. Trump, there are people in New York that not sending funds would hurt. You know what I think he would say? They voted for it.
Facts.
This is why I don't like. We're gonna be covering Mamdani on Friday, by the way. If you want back in on that one, AJ, we're gonna
Oh,
cover
we gonna
Mamdani
be
on
y'all
Friday.
covering the musty on Friday?
Oh man, what?
We have to now.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
say this, and I'm gonna say it before Friday reaches, so you all know I said it, and I'll say it twice. I will feel that much remorse for New Yorkers. That right here, that. And if I have any advice to give to New Yorkers that don't want to be under this regime, move.
Facts.
I'm telling you now, move. Businesses, if you don't want to get absolutely railroaded out of your retirement when you set money up for your future and your children, move your business.
Yep.
Or sell it and leave.
Yeah.
Let New York fail. Let it fail because it will eventually kill you.
Facts.
Okay, that's my 2 cents for today. It's gonna get more. I'm gonna be more berating Friday, by the way, and I know the video ain't gonna be monetized, so I'm not even gonna put monetization on. But I'm going to go hard, straight to the jugular on Mamdani. I don't understand how he won. I don't believe he won. Something's up with that one. But I also realize that people are retarded these days. So,
And to Trump, you need to fly a Chinook in there and rip the Statue of Liberty right out.
Mhm.
And place that in the
Send it
front
to Texas.
lawn, in the south lawn of the White House.
Facts.
Yeah, heck, even if you moved it to New Jersey, I mean, somewhere far, far away from the center where it's supposed to, just move it out.
Yeah.
Take it to Buffalo. I don't know. You want it near
man.
Maine? Take it to Maine. Somewhere else, other than you. Somewhere, anywhere else, anywhere.
He said, if we need more than the National Guard, we'll send more than the National Guard. What does that mean, send more than the National Guard?
Well, if you had to send in the Army or if you had to send in the Marines, I'd do that in a heartbeat. You know, you have a thing called the Insurrection Act. You know that, right? Do you know that I could use that immediately and no judge can even challenge you on that? But I haven't chosen to do it because I haven't felt we need it.
So you're going to send the military into American cities?
Well, if I wanted to, I could. If I wanted to use the Insurrection Act. The Insurrection Act has been used routinely by presidents. And if I needed it, that would mean I could bring in the Army, the Marines, I could bring in whoever I want. But I haven't chosen to use it. I hope you give me credit for that.
I want to ask you about another matter. James Comey, John Bolton, Letitia James were all recently indicted. There's a pattern to these names. They're all public figures who have publicly denounced you. Is it political
You
retribution?
know what? You know who got indicted? The man you're looking at. I got indicted.
Facts.
And I was innocent. And here I am because I was able to beat all of the nonsense that was thrown at me. And yet, when you go after a dirty cop like Comey, or a guy like Bolton, who I hear has, I don't know anything about it, I hear he took records all over the place, who knows? Letitia James is a terrible, dishonest person, in my opinion.
No, I was just asking,
and
is it
Comey's a
political
dirty cop.
retribution?
Look, Comey's known as a dirty cop. I'm not known as a dirty person. They indicted me many times. Indicted me. They were after me. I'm looking at you now, President of the United States. I went through numerous indictments and 2 impeachments. And you tell me that I went after people? These people are dishonest. Look, Biden didn't have a clue. He illegally used, as you know, a machine, the auto pen, in order to give pardons to people. The only pardon he signed, it looks like, was his son, Hunter. He signed Hunter's, so Hunter, you're free. Congratulations, Hunter. But everyone else, I think those pardons are all were just a waste of time.
Did you instruct the Department of
I mean, where's the lie?
This is so brutal to watch.
I mean, he's railroading her. Now, what about cognitive decline? Where do you see it? Do you
she
see
definitely
somebody
has
who's
it.
impaired?
She is. She is impaired. Look, man. Look, I don't agree with everything Trump does. I don't, and y'all know that. But this here, this right here, is what you call a clinic. This is a clinic, and it is. I will put this on record. I don't foresee 60 Minutes ever asking this man to ever do an interview ever again.
Even post-president?
He could nuke China tomorrow. They'll never ask him to come back.
Facts.
Nope. Can you imagine the second, third-hand embarrassment the producers feel for this lady?
Oh.
They probably going home to ice their own conscience right now for
It's
doing this
almost-
to her.
And it's almost like they forgot what they did to Trump, and then asked Kamala Harris sat there. I don't know if Joe Biden's ever sat there, but all these other Democrats have, and they never asked them the same question. Is this political? Is this a political hit? Did you go after Trump for this reason? No, they'll never ask that. But for some reason, when Trump does it, now we can question everything. Now it's a sus. Now it's sus. Now we
Right.
don't really know. Shut up.
Facts.
If Letitia James didn't commit fraud, she wouldn't have been indicted on anything, right? They would say, there's nothing here. We can't indict. Boom, move on. But she was throwing stones in glass houses. So now let's go.
Thanks.
The man's brutal, bro.
justice to go
Not,
after
not
them?
in any way, shape, or form. No, you don't have to instruct them because they were so dirty, they were so crooked, they were so corrupt that the honest people we have, Pam Bondi's doing a very good job, Kash Patel's doing a very good job. The honest people that we have go after them automatically. But they instructed them to go after me because the records now have been found. So when you tell me about, I went after Comey, Comey's low in the totem pole. They went after the President of the United States. Do you know that they raided my house in Palm Beach, Florida, called Mar-a-Lago? They raided my house. I had 78 or 98 FBI agents with arms
I know how
come
you-
into my house. And you're telling me, Nora, that I went after some lowlife named Comey, who's adjudged to be a crooked guy. He lied all over the place. He lied to Congress and did many other bad things.
Well, I was just
For
asking,
that,
is
you
this,
should be ashamed.
no, I was just asking, is this retribution on
No,
your
it's
part?
the opposite. I think I've been very mild-mannered. You're looking at a
Oh,
man.
okay, yeah, you have been. I will say that I was expecting you to go for the judge. I was expecting worse from you, and I'm surprised you didn't. I really am.
And to her question, how is it retribution when someone broke the law and you're
Facts.
going after them for breaking the law? How is that retribution? I can see if he made something up, which is like we're going to make up a crime like they did to him. That'd be considered retribution. But if you have evidence of a crime being committed, that's not retribution. That's called justice.
Exactly.
I tell y'all lucky he's not one of those vindictive people. Like I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
I was. This is me. I thought it's his final term as president. He old. He gonna just go off into the sunset, and he gonna come into this term, and everybody getting that business. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna come in and I don't care who he was just going across the board. If you had anything to say about him, he was coming for you. That's what I thought he was gonna do, and I would have been like, they deserve it. But he has not done that. So he has been mild, very, very mild.
Yeah.
He hasn't been on social media talking about folk. That look, when I tell you I'm proud of this black man, I'm proud.
Well, also
you're
you
muted,
would
bro.
have. Oh,
I said that couldn't be a Marlon Brown administration because it would have been like off with his head,
Done.
off
Done.
with their head,
What?
off with
yeah.
Come on now. Everybody would be in jail. Everybody. And I would tell you, yes, it's retribution, and yes, it's personal, and no, I'm not stopping.
You raided my wife's panty draw. Yes, it is
Uh-uh.
personal.
I'm diabolical. I would have been like, let's do him like Vlad the Impaler, right in front of the White
Right in front.
States.
Clinton, first to go. First to go would be Clinton. Right off the rip. No questions asked.
That's why guys like us aren't in charge.
That's
you know?
what.
Jesus.
That's why we can't be president of Biden. We can't do it. No, we don't have to cut that tie.
Oh
he knew.
man.
Was indicted many times, and I had to beat the rap. Otherwise, I couldn't have run for president. They
Facts.
tried to get me not to run for president by going after me and by indicting me. But even during my term, on a perfect phone call, I got impeached. This
Yep.
call was perfect. Tim Scott from South Carolina, highly respected, a legitimate person, totally legit. He read the thank goodness we had a transcript of the call. The call I got indicted on, a call on Ukraine of all places with the president of Ukraine. It was a perfect phone call. Tim Scott said, I just read the transcript. The president didn't do anything wrong, it was perfect. And that was the end of the indictment pretty much. But I had to go through a whole process. You know, the Democrats knew that I wasn't guilty because they didn't know the call was, I didn't know either. The call was essentially taped. So we knew exactly what the call. When they found out that the call was taped, Nancy Pelosi went crazy. She said, you made me go into this mess. She screamed at all these people that made her do it, bad people like Schiff, et cetera, et cetera. So what happened is she went nuts. And just to conclude, and they said, let's do it anyway. They did it anyway, and I won very easily, as you know. But you can't then accuse me of weaponizing government. They were horrible human beings. They went after the president of the United States. They went after my children. They went into my wife's drawers. They went into my wife's closets. They held the dresses up. She came back. She said, oh, what happened? What happened? Because she's a very meticulous person. Everything's nice and
I
neat.
heard you
All of
talk.
a sudden, everything's like, they went into my office. They took things that I was allowed to have filed under the Presidential Records Act that I was allowed to have. I had records. I was allowed to have them. Only the president's allowed, but I was, and there was nothing very significant anyway. There was like nothing. Wait, just 1 second. They opened these. I'm a very meticulous person too. I have files, beautiful. They took the files, threw them all over the phone, all over the floor. They were all over the floor. And they took pictures of them. This is my office. I said, what the hell? That's not my office. They took files. They threw them all over. And they took pictures and they released them to the public that this is President Trump's office. We caught him with all of this stuff like it was all over the floor of my office. These are crooked people. These are dissenters. So don't ask me about, did you go after Letitia James, in my opinion, and I only say in my opinion because I guess the lawyers would prefer that I say that because I have a much stronger opinion. She's a total crook. She's a lowlife. Comey's a dirty cop. Bolton actually helped me a lot because he was crazy. He's the one, him and Cheney, a couple of people got Bush to go out and blow the hell out of the Middle East and then take, then leave. And actually Bolton helped me because every time somebody saw Bolton standing behind me, foreign countries, they conceded. You know why they conceded? Because they said, Bolton's a nut job. Trump is going to take us to war. But
Jesus.
What do you say to that?
Okay, listen. My little 2 cents here. I saw something fire across his face, and it's the same look I saw in Erica Kirk. Y'all feel that messing with people's family ain't gonna piss them off.
Facts.
Like you mess with him, you see how you was talking about him and his face was kind of jovial. As soon as you start talking about you mess with my kids and you mess with my wife's stuff, If Trump was thug, he'd have whipped out something right then and there and go after somebody. I'm telling. Look, if Trump was street, he wouldn't need the justice system.
Right.
He'd come find you. I'm telling you now, he'd come find you.
Facts.
Because the mere fact that he's telling you exactly how it made not him feel, his wife, who had nothing to do with it.
Nothing.
Oh, you looking to get your ass whooped, bro. You looking for me. Look, if y'all did that, I'm telling you now, if I was the president and y'all did that, it would be gloves off.
Yeah.
Facts.
It would be all the way. I might even brass knuckle you, because that there is crossing a mad line.
Right.
And so I can see why he's mad. And I'm surprised. I could give him credit again for having restraint, because I know me, I'd have had your neck. I'd have had you. Dead to rights, I'd have had you.
Jeez.
Come on, man. Like, you can see he was mad. Like,
Well,
that's the angriest I've seen him.
I mean, it's not like they look under and it's very pretty. They tear up everything, and it's not like they put it back. They just leave it, like literally like a tornado came through here. And what are you looking for exactly? And it's not clear. And yeah, they did all of this. This was all part of the hit. All part of the hit. Take the pictures, make the place look bad, make it seem like he left the files just all over the place, so anybody can read them or have access to them. And that wasn't the case, and they knew it. But whatever, he prevailed in the end.
Yeah.
And the thing with Trump, he doesn't like being embarrassed. He has a lot of pride too. So when they did that to him, took the pictures, scattered everything, took pictures in his someplace in a bathroom or something. Remember those photos?
Yeah.
And they took those photos, and it was embarrassing to him. So, a man to have that much control after being embarrassed, publicly shamed, and all this stuff lied on, his wife was embarrassed, his kids were embarrassed. That takes a lot of control for him not to pop off.
One day y'all gonna mess with the wrong one, though. I'm just letting y'all. You see, y'all think that Trump is the biggest, baddest thing, but eventually there will be somebody just like him with zero restraint. Because by that point, there will be others who are running that will be more violent in their approach to trying to get the throne.
Yep.
It'll be Mamdanis coming up trying to do stuff, and there'll be somebody on the other side, our side, who are going to fight back more vehemently than Trump ever did.
Right.
He's setting the stage for people to stand up. He's setting the spine stage up.
Facts.
And eventually somebody younger with a little bit more volatility to them, you're going to want to cross it, and you're going to cross that line, and you're going to live to regret every minute that you cross that line. It's not a threat. That's a promise and a warning.
Yeah.
Because the left plays a little too much, too freely with the kinds of stuff they do. And I think it's about time that we on the conservative side, stop playing with them. Stop playing with them, because the more you play with them, it's like a dog, right? You feed the dog, and you don't train it, and the dog eventually it's gonna bite you and probably kill you. At some point, we got to get that shock collar on, 1,000 volts around that. Put that dog in its place. Yeah. Somebody gonna do it. Somebody gonna do it. I'm telling you now. Somebody gonna buy a 1,000-volt shock collar and just place it on the left and just
Oh my God.
foaming at the mouth and everything. Throwing up your yesterday's food. Shitting all over the place. That gonna be you.
Oh my God. Wow.
I'm just saying.
I don't listen to people that are stupid. Go ahead.
This is a question about pardons. The Trump family is now perhaps more associated with cryptocurrency than real estate.
This is the one right here.
You and your sons, Don Jr. and Eric, have formed World Liberty Financial with the Witkoff family, helping to make your family millions of dollars. It's in that context that I do want to ask you about crypto's richest man, a billionaire known as CZ. He pled guilty in 2023 to violating anti-money laundering laws. The government at the time said that CZ had caused significant harm to U.S. national security, essentially by allowing terrorist groups like Hamas to move millions of dollars around. Why did you pardon him?
Okay, are you ready? I don't know who he is. I know he got a 4-month sentence or something like that, and I heard it was a Biden witch hunt.
In 2025, his crypto exchange Binance helped facilitate a $2 billion purchase of World Liberty Financial's.
Whoa. Did that seem cut to you?
It was.
He got a 4-month sentence.
No. But did that seem like an awful, odd way for him to finish that sentence? And that's hurt. Based on how the rest of the interview was going.
Yeah, it sounded like a cut. Go back a little bit. It sounded like a cut.
Crypto exchange Binance helped facilitate a $2 billion round. Why did you pardon him?
Okay, are you ready? I don't know who he is. I know he got a 4-month sentence or something like that. And I heard it was a Biden witch hunt.
In 2025.
Yeah, that was cut. That's
Yeah,
cut.
that
that
was a
was cut.
cut. That was a
Yeah.
cut. That was definitely a cut.
Damn. Really? Like y'all y'all really want to get sued that badly?
I wonder
Like,
what
for
they
real?
cut out.
Hold on. I gotta find it for real now.
Well,
Hold on. Binance. Okay. I want to find that full response because I know I saw the real answer, and that was not it right there. He went off on a whole conversation about it.
Wow.
Let's see if they play it still.
His crypto exchange Binance helped facilitate a $2 billion purchase of World Liberty Financial's stablecoin. And then you pardoned CZ. How do you address the appearance of pay for play?
Well, here's the thing. I know nothing about it because I'm too busy doing the other.
But he
I can
got a
only
pardon.
tell you that.
But he got a
No, I
pardon.
can only tell you this. My sons are into it. I'm glad they are because it's probably a great industry, crypto. I think it's good. You know, they're running a business. They're not in government, and they're good. My one son is a #1 bestseller now. My wife just had a #1 bestseller. I'm proud of them for doing that. I'm focused on this. I know nothing about the guy other than I hear he was a victim of weaponization by government. When you say the government, you're talking about the Biden government. It's a corrupt government. Biden was the most corrupt president, and he was the worst president we've ever had. I only care about one thing. Will we be #1 in crypto? Crypto has turned out, and in that sense, I've been right. Crypto's turned out to be a massive industry, if you want to call it that. And I'm very proud to say that we are far and away ahead of China and everybody else. Now, China's getting into it very big right now. If you want to go after people, you're going to kill that industry, and it'll be very bad. Tremendous number of jobs. I campaigned positively on crypto, very openly. I campaigned. Biden campaigned against it. When Biden found out that I was getting like 100% of the crypto vote, which was a lot, he switched totally, and he went in favor of crypto. They went totally in favor. They had many people under indictment. They let them all go. They let them all go. You know that. Many people were under indictment. Biden was a corrupt president. Biden went all in on crypto at the very end because he thought he could get some votes. It didn't work. They voted for me. I want to make crypto great for America. That's the only thing. I don't want to have somebody else have crypto and have China be #1 in the world in crypto. Because in crypto, it's a kind of an industry where basically you're going to have #1 and you're not going to have a #2. And right now we're #1 by a long shot. I want to keep it that way. The same way we're #1 with AI, we're #1 with crypto. And I want to keep it that way.
Meaning you're either first or you're last.
Facts.
Yep.
What I like that he mentioned is that, and he told on her, and she couldn't push back on it because it is true. When it was convenient, they didn't go after people in crypto. When it was convenient for them, they went after. And the people that they did have, when they realized, oh, no, this could be bad for us, they let them go. So y'all ain't talked about you want to talk about the pardon for CZ, but you don't want to talk about the releasing of the other 15, 10, 12 that that Biden let go that were under indictment. You don't want to talk about them? Oh, interesting. I find that kind of weird. Anyway,
And convenient too.
what? Come on, man.
I know my time is limited with you, so I want to be respectful of you, Mr. President. The issue of political violence, I want to get to.
Wait,
because you were nearly
translation.
assassinated.
I can't handle this anymore.
We need to call it a quit. Can I go home now?
She's tapped out. She's tapped out.
I just want to go
Don't
home.
tap out now, baby. Don't tap out now.
Or Pennsylvania, Charlie Kirk
Yep.
was assassinated. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro's house was firebombed. Minnesota lawmaker murdered. What's your message to those on the left and the right who would seek to commit acts of violence?
Well, I think
Whoa.
primarily on the left, a little bit of both, but I think primarily on the left. I think they have to tone it down. I think they have to approve the shutdown so it's not shut down. I think it's very bad what they're doing. They're hurting people. If you think about it, if people aren't going to get paid, they're going to be, a lot of angry people out there. They want to get their food. They want to get the money so they can live. In some cases, whatever they want to get, they want to get. I think by the Democrats not giving us the votes, I think it endangers both parties. I think it's very bad. There's never been a case like this. This is fairly standard stuff. You do extensions are almost automatic. In fact, they were virtually automatic. This is the only time they don't want to do the extension because they're losing so badly. that they said maybe we have some leverage. One of the senators said that. Maybe this is the first time we have some leverage.
I wonder if
but
we're
they
at a-
really don't have leverage
I
because
wonder if we're at
the
a breaking
Republicans
point.
can't be extorted in order to ruin our country.
Do you feel like we're at a breaking point, given everything that
No.
you just said?
No, it's been much worse.
Because, you
I
know,
mean, over history, it's been much worse.
sure, the political violence that, you know, we just outlined, the number
that's-
of
yeah,
members of
that's a
people in
different question.
public
Yeah, I think-
that have been targeted. And then
Yeah.
I just read that there's now a number of your cabinet secretaries and aides who are now living on military bases.
Yeah. Usually when people talk, they're not the problem. It's the ones that don't talk in terms of that. But yeah, I think it's a lot of the rhetoric. Look, they call me a Nazi all the time. I'm not a Nazi. I'm the opposite. I'm somebody that's saving our country. But they call me Nazi. They have talking points, you know, they have just talking points. And the press is largely responsible for it. The fake news, what they've done, I think one of the greatest terms I've ever come up with is fake news. What they've done to our country is very bad. They have to change around. Now, nobody believes the fake news. Nobody believes them. I mean, they've gone, you talk about popularity, you talk about approval. Their approval numbers have gone from like in the 90s to in the teens now. We need borders. We need fair votes. And you really need a fair press. And you do have some great journalists, some great reporters, but you have some terrible, terrible dishonest journalists. And I see it all the time because I'll give them a story and they'll have it. Even my trip with China, it was so successful. But of all, the Wall Street Journal, they said Trump lowers tariffs. That was the headline. Trump lowers tariffs. That wasn't what happened. I lowered tariffs in order to get everything that anybody could possibly dream of. The point wasn't lowering tariffs. I put up a high number, I cut it, and I got everything.
Facts.
Listen here, people. The biggest takeaway from this whole interview is the amount of straight up, unequivocated statements of undeniable, which is why she never pushed back. She couldn't, which is why she kept running. She kept trying to go to the next question because there was nothing there for her to work with. And they know this. The problem here, and I'll talk to the violence thing. I don't care what anybody says. The right hasn't executed any real form of violence at all. Now, y'all are pushing them to. You really are. You are pushing them to. And there are tons of voices that are encouraging it. It'll be harder to get the right to act a certain way that's out of character. But I think it's only a matter of time before even the right can't take it no more. You can only push a good man so far. Like, y'all seen it in the movies and books and history all the time. There's only so far good people gonna allow you to push them before they break, bro. They're gonna break. And when they break, though, it's a different kind of break. Like,
Yeah.
man, look, it's like revolting kind of like you might have a one-off on the left, or you might have some Antifa that can't fight violence. But we're not talking those people.
Right.
We are talking the ones that said, just leave me be. I just want to do my thing. You know, folk like bro, you know, just don't you do you, okay? But stay over there. And then you start coming on my lawn. I'm more like Gran Torino. Okay, I'm Clint Eastwood, Gran Torino. All right. The instant you try to breach my security, I'm gonna call you every kind of gook and chink. I'm gonna use all them terms, all of them, every last one of them.
You know, Marlon, there's that saying that says there's nothing more dangerous than a man that just wanted to be left alone.
Just left alone. Just left alone.
Leave us alone, man.
Is bro muted or am I just not hearing him?
You're just not hearing nobody.
Okay, hold on.
This black dude. He couldn't hear that. And I'm gonna say everything I want about it. See, AJ is a problem. AJ is just a problem child from birth.
I think he can hear you.
Oh no, I know he can hear me. He act like he can't hear.
All right, I can hear you now.
Yeah, of course he can. Good. You're gonna have to go back and listen to what I just said about you.
It was bad.
It's not me. It's this janky StreamYard thing.
Yeah,
y'all.
right. How come you're the only one getting affected? Because you're black.
Nah, 'cause I'm sexy.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, get ugly like the rest of us, bro. It'll help. Punch yourself in the face or something before you get on screen so you look a little more, ugly.
Oh God.
But Trump didn't. I didn't hear a single untruth in this live that he did. I think they'll learn now over time that you can't just throw this man cold turkey into stuff because it's worse for you than to have it scripted.
Right.
Facts.
I think they're realizing now that if you're watching the news, isn't really talking about him anymore. They're trying to disseminate more information about the local stuff and the New York, this and the immigration and FBI, and they'll go after cash. They're not talking about him anymore for a reason. And I think part of it is they realize that he's on that going into the sunset mode. And I think this is just me though. I think he actually going to try and find a way to go back again. I really think he's going to try and get that execution of a third term. And here's how I think he's going to try and pull it off. I think he's going to really try and run that idea that the first time there was some shenanigans and that technically he should have had another term. That's just my thought about it. I don't know if it'll be real or not. And I hope he doesn't. I don't want him to have another term. I think we need to pass it on to somebody younger. But
I agree.
I do appreciate what he has done in the 8 years that he served and that 4-year gap. But the amount of turmoil that this is going to end up, this next 3 years are going to be interesting. Very interesting. I don't know how it's going to go. What's your prediction for the next 3 years? I think he's going to get much more done.
Yeah, I think so. And isn't it funny how all of a sudden the election's over and now Democrats want to come to the table and talk about reopening the government? Oh, like we didn't know this was all a plan so that y'all could lie to the American people and say Republican shutdown. And now here we go vote for the Democrats and these radical people because, of course, the Republicans don't want you to eat. And that wasn't the case to begin with at all.
Right. Yeah, that's true. And, I still believe that something big is going to happen soon, especially when it comes to the financial system. And you notice he talked about AI and he talked about crypto. And I really think that we're switching. Well, I know that we're switching over to a whole new financial system. And I think once that switches over and we become more of a digital asset, a lot of people don't believe in it. I think a lot more people are going to see a lot more money coming into their pockets, especially when this flips. There's no need for income tax. There's no need for the IRS. So I think he's kind of holding on to that, and he's waiting until this November timeframe when that quantum financial system flips. And that time when Trump said everyone will be happy, I believe this is going to be that moment right before the holidays where everyone's going to be happy. That's what I believe. And I believe after that, the next 3 years are just going to, no issues.
Lee?
I mean, time will tell because right now we're gearing up for midterms, and I think we have to stay focused on the right. Is the main thing that we need to really hone in on is the midterms, because the left might have gotten a couple of their shots in with Mamdani and the suburbanite white lady from Virginia and Jay Jones and that New Jersey governor. So they got their licks in, sure, fine, because we were not probably focused as much as we should have been. But with midterms, I think we got to be able to hold the line in that sense.
And I don't even think it would matter because there's not enough Republican power in those locations for them to win anyway.
Yeah.
I consider those states hogwash and trash anyway. That's not going to matter much, but they have to learn their lesson the hard way. And I'm kind of half glad that they won in those areas, because look, some people just have to learn from their bumps and bruises, and it might harm the United States in the short term, but I think overall it'll change the way people eventually vote later on when they realize that the ideas that these people have don't work. The ones that still have a little bit of intelligence will vote differently the next time.
Facts.
But if what Trump said about Mamdani is right, which is him sending him to jail if he acts up in terms of blocking ICE, we won't have to worry about him anyway. New York still might be saved because Mamdani will act a fool. And if he does act a fool, he could go act a fool for Jerome in jail and bend over there. So one way or another, he gonna get something. He ain't gonna like it. He gonna get some socialist justice in jail. Everybody gonna be handing him a little piece of something. He gonna get equal shares.
Oh gosh,
it'll be equality in jail for Mamdani. I'll tell you that. He gonna get a full dose of socialism.
Oh God.
Yeah, meat for everybody, and from everybody. Tell me I'm wrong though. New York prisons ain't no joke. Did he find out? And Diddy in there? Oh, good Lord. Look, what?
Oh,
Imagine
God.
Mamdani going to jail with Diddy. Whoa! Look, there's gonna be some social handing out of baby oil.
Jesus.
What? Wow.
Oh God.
Ew. Fresh meat.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Freak off
exactly.
seems real.
Them jail freak offs gonna be lit. They gonna be lit.
Oh God.
They're gonna have some baby oil and curry. I tell you what, it's gonna be
Ugh.
it's gonna be great. If you know what I mean by that, you know what I mean by that.
That is disgusting. Oh my God.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Jeez.
Then look at bro's face. Bro's just like,
Jeez. Oh God.
oh, you think I'm talking trash now? Wait till Friday.
Oh goodness.
What?
Hey,
Oh
we just got to be
my
careful.
goodness.
Remember last time we talked about him, we got
Oh
demonetized.
my God.
No, we didn't.
I thought we did.
That was after.
Oh,
we just
yeah.
get the videos got taken down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ah.
Yeah. No, I just won't use the racist terms I did last time. But I'm gonna go all in. And I think I might make the thumbnail with some curry on his face. It's not a bad idea.
I mean, he
Baby
does look
oil
deep
and
with his
curry.
hands, so
I'll put some baby oil and curry on there and see what happens with the AI, see what it comes up with.
The thumbnail should be Team America, like one of the puppets
Uh-huh.
with his face on it.
Oh yeah. The Urka Durka.
Durka Durka.
Durka.
Sherpa Durpa Durpa.
When he's in front of the two trying to talk to try and get in. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that suggestion.
Yeah.
I'm Donnie World Police. It'll be great. You gonna join us? You gonna join us, AJ, on Friday?
Can you hear you?
AJ.
AJ.
Oh, I can't hear y'all.
Ah.
Y'all.
This
Hold
nigga.
on. Let me do my little ghetto test again. Here we go. All right.
Can you hear me now?
Do-do-do-do. Talk.
Talk.
Check
I'm
1,
talking.
2.
Nope, I can't hear anybody. What's going on?
We ain't never had this problem with regular people.
Da-da-da-da.
I know you can hear me. I just heard the echo.
Talk
Eli.
now.
We've been talking.
I
Anything?
hear somebody's background, but Marlon's lips are moving, but I don't hear anything.
Anything? Check 1, 2.
Sherpa,
That must-
Sherpa.
Oh, I can hear bro, but I can't hear Lee and
Sure, for
Marlon.
sure.
Really?
So-
Ask him if he's gonna be back
So
on
relay
Friday.
whatever they're saying.
He wants to know if you're going to be back on Friday.
Oh, for the musty?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be back for the musty, and then we'll have the Ran experience right after. So yeah, I'll be back for the musty.
Love it.
Marlon said he loves it, and he said Sherpa Durpa, Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Make sure y'all bring them bean pies too. We need bean pies, man.
Bean pie, my brother.
Oh lordy. Okay, so we'll set up the show for Friday, people. Just look out for the thumb. It's gonna be wild. I'm letting you know now. The thumbnail will be wild. I'm gonna go. I'm spending most of the night tonight prepping that thumbnail. What? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be bad, real bad for him. So we go back, Mom Donnie, Friday, and go over exactly how bad it's gonna be for New York. We might touch on a few of the others, but they're inconsequential compared to Mamdani. Like for real, they're really inconsequential. They're not a part of a big social system or money system as he's going to be over. So we'll talk about that then. And Mr. AJ hopefully will be joining us too. I'll send
Bro,
him the link.
Ask AJ.
You can hear us now?
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
So hey AJ, tell our audience where they can find you.
Oh, AJ's Rant Room. All over the place. AJ's Rant Room here on YouTube. Go subscribe, hit the notification bell. You catch me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook and X. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. Help a brother out. Thank you very much.
I put it in the chat. It's out there
Yes.
now. Y'all have it. Find it.
Boom.
Go follow my boy.
Boom.
I'll tell you this: his lives are really educational. And he can roast you with the best of them. But he does stick to the topic, unlike us. But we different. We're not, We're not like we're not your tip. Between him and Lumber, they really stick to the topic. But when we find a moment to roast, we're gonna do it. That's different here. So, which is what makes our platforms so varied. Just so you know. But make sure you go subscribe though, because he does have some good content, really good content.
Appreciate it. Oh, let me comment right now so you can see me.
And if you guys are not on TikTok, follow him there too. His lives there are absolutely, trust me.
Mhm.
You don't.
His videos are really good too.
Thank
How
you,
he edits
Desiree.
them.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
edits
it.
his
Thank
videos.
y'all.
Yeah, he know how to edit.
You know,
I just I know how to what?
Edit.
Oh, I thought you said hit it.
No.
Well, that too.
Yeah,
That too. But
What's that buzzer sound? Automatic. That'd be. Anyway, so we'll be back on Friday, guys. Tomorrow, Straight Talk, Black Hebrew Israelites is our topic.
Oh boy.
And I expect a whole lot of them to come and put puff their chest up, and I hope they come on the screen.
What time?
12 noon Eastern. It'll be 11 o'clock your time.
Hey.
10 o'clock. Yeah.
10 o'clock. Okay. So we'll catch
Appreciate
up with
it.
you guys. Thank you again, Mr. AJ, for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr.
See
Lee.
you Friday.
Yes, sir.
like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will see y'all Friday.
Peace.